Hi, this is my review of the digital 1500 watt 6-slice black convection toaster oven with temperature control by Toshiba. It was purchased from the HomeDepot.com for $86.59, including tax. I found it online early on, but it wasn't my first choice. However, I could not be happier with it. We use this toaster oven a lot and used a KitchenAid for a long time, but the top heating elements quit working. The KitchenAid was a larger toaster oven and I already had some accessories that I wanted to keep, so the size and price were important to me when looking for a replacement. I started out going to Walmart and they had a 6-slice Oster designed for life convection toaster oven for a lot less and had something like a 5-year warranty. But it was just a little too small. I really needed a toaster oven that said it could accommodate at least a 12-inch pizza. They did have a Black & Decker for about $60 that was right-sized, but I really didn't care for the design. There wasn't really anything else there that I was interested in. Others were either too big or too small or too much. So I moved on to Bed Bath & Beyond, and the only toaster oven they had that I liked was a Cuisinart toaster oven broiler with interior oven light in stainless steel. It was model TOB-7 with a 2-year warranty. But it was a little more than I wanted to pay, and it was also a little too small. It said it could only accommodate up to an 11-inch pizza. And it also didn't appear to have a user-adjustable timer, only an on and off switch. The product description online says it has an automatic shutoff, but I work from home and I really need to be able to set the time and forget it. I can't always be checking to see if something needs more time and whatnot, so I had to keep looking. But by the way, if you are a fan of Cuisinart, you might want to keep an eye on model TOB-135N as in Nancy at Best Buy. It says it's normally $169.99, but the price dropped $70 for like a day this month. And you're definitely getting a lot more for your money at that price than the TOB-7. And plus, it comes with a 3-year warranty. Anyway, I ended up buying a Bella Pro Series 6-slice toaster oven in black stainless steel from Best Buy for the exact same price as the Toshiba. I believe it's gone up since then, but I had to return it because it was defective. 2 of the buttons on the control panel didn't work. The button to turn the convection fan on and off, and another button on the same row used to extend the timer. Both of those didn't work. I did use it once to cook some chicken, which turned out fine. But another issue was that it beeped really loudly for each and everything that you did. Every press of a button, every turn of a knob, for every increment of time and temperature. It was obnoxious and also disturbing if you have others in your household. It was, think of like a fire alarm chirping when the battery gets low. I mean, I don't know if that was the expected behavior or if it was just mine because it was defective. But really, I mean, who needs that from a toaster oven? I would have returned it for that alone. So anyway, I ended up finally coming back to the Toshiba. I bought it online, I had it shipped to my house, and I'm so glad that I did. It is the right size for me, it was the right price for me, and in addition to which, it has a pleasant appearance, in my opinion, and it is blissfully quiet. The convection fan does not make a lot of noise. It only beeps when you turn it on and when the timer shuts off. Now, unfortunately, there are a few quibbles, usability quibbles. It's not going to be perfect for everybody, but as I zoom in here closer, you can see it does have some rack settings that it tells you broil and pizza and whatnot. I pretty much just leave it on the bake, but the door doesn't open quite all the way to 90 degrees. So when you're reaching in at this level, it is possible, if you're not careful, to burn your hand on the door. And so that's just one quibble. It does not have an interior light. Obviously, when you open the door, maybe more expensive models might eject the rack. This one does not. It does have the removable crumb tray. But really, outside of those few detractors, you know, which for some people, I think it's getting that's pretty particular. Those don't, you know, obviously are not big deals to me. But I'll just show you a quick demo of its functions. Now it does have some presets. I pretty much just leave mine on the convection setting. I'm going to press the start. So you hear the beep. Right now it is on convection, and as you turn it, you can adjust it through this various settings. Rotisserie, and one thing that is nice about this one that a lot of the other toaster ovens do not have is a rotisserie function. This does come with a rotisserie kit, and I have not tried that yet, but I'm looking forward to it, and I have already bought a chicken. But anyway, as you can see, I'll go back down to the first setting. I normally leave it on convection, but it does have some other presets for keep warm, rotisserie, reheat, defrost, cookies, pizza, broil, bake, and toast. Now I also have a dedicated toaster, so I really don't use this for toast, but you can adjust this. You can use the knob to adjust the lightness and darkness and the number of slices that you intend to cook, up to 6. But beyond that, I normally leave this preset on convection. And for example, I'm going to cook some chicken breasts. Now, as you can see, a few things, the temperature adjusts in increments of 10 degrees. So I'm used to using 375 a lot for my baking. So unfortunately, you can't do that. So I've just been using 350 with the convection. And then of course I set the timer, which at this level, you can adjust in increments of 1 minute, but one great thing about this is the timer on this toaster oven, it does go up to 2 hours. Now it does not have a dedicated just on-off function, but it does go up to 2 hours, so that should meet most needs, and I'm okay with that. And as you see, so below 30 minutes, you can adjust it in increments of 1 minute. And above 30 minutes, it goes in 5-minute increments, up to all the way to 2 hours, and then it rolls over back to 1 minute. So anyway, and I use it mostly for baking. So like I say, I just leave it on convection. And the nice thing is once I set my temperature, it's going to stay there. It's not going to reset after this unless I change the preset. So as long as it's on convection, it's going to stay at 350. So I don't really have to mess with it. I just come in here, set my time, and hit the start button. And that's it. And as you can see, you probably can't hear the convection fan on this video. But one thing is, you notice that the 350 is blinking. I assume that it's blinking to show or represent that it's preheating, because after a few minutes it does change to steady. So that tells me that it's obviously up to temperature. And anyway, beyond that, it has done a great job. I have cooked some chicken breasts and chicken thighs, and I've had it for about 2 weeks now. And those items have just come out perfectly, just beautiful. You know, I'm looking forward to trying the rotisserie function, but so far for what I've used it for, it has done a fantastic job. So for the price, for the look, for the features, I have to say I'm really pleased with my purchase, and I'm glad we have gone with this one. Now, it doesn't have as good a warranty. It only has a 1-year warranty, whereas some of the other models do have 2 years and 3 years. So, you know, the additional warranty is nice for building confidence, but beyond that, I am very pleased with this unit. Thanks for watching.